Hi, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amelia, Natasya, binti, and my matric number is A167940. So I and my team members going to talk about the trade finance method, which is we've got counter trade and working capital financing.
So here is our group's poster.
So what is counter trade? The first one, counter trade. Counter trade. The definition of the counter trade. It is a form of international trade where goods are exchanged for other goods in place of hard currencies. Which is when they are going the hard currencies, we are going to just do the exchanging, which is we exchange goods or services or either one lah. So the counter trade is classified into the three major categories, which is the barter, counter purchase, and the offset. So the barter one is, we all know about the system barter, which is the oldest counter trade process, which is it involves the direct receipt and offer of goods and services having an equivalent value. So the second one is the counter purchase. What is the counter purchase? The counter purchase is the foreign seller contractually, accept to buy the goods or services obtained from the buyer's nation for a defined amount. The last one is the offset arrangement, which is the seller assists in marketing the product manufactured in the buying country, which is when we are going to buy something from this manufacturing. So we are going to marketing this, then you got the win-win situation in there. Then it seems as like you got goods and you give services. So that is counter trade. So counter trade means exchanging goods or services which are paid for in whole or part, with other goods or services rather than with money. A monetary valuation can, however, be used in counter trade for accounting purpose. The second one is the working capital financing. If you are majoring in finance, then this term is going to be very familiar with you. So which is the working finance. Capital finance is a process termed as the capital of a business, and it is used in the daily trading. Used in daily trading operation, it is calculated as the current assets minus the current liabilities. For many firms, this is fully made up of trade debtors, which is the bill outstanding, and the trade creditors, the bills the firm needs to pay. The working capital financing forms a major part of the day-to-day activities of a finance manager. It is very crucial activities and requires continuous attention because working capital financing is the money which keeps the day-to-day of business operation smooth. So how important the working capital financing is. The working capital finance is designed to boost the working capital available to a business. It is often used to specific growth projects, such as taking on a bigger contract or investing in a new market or investing in a new market. Banks may provide short-term loans that finance the working capital cycle from the purchase of inventory until the eventual conversion to cash, long-term or short-term. So the example is like bank loans, cash credit, or the overdraft. That's all from me. Thank you.
Similarities between counter trade and working capital finance. Both have agreement. Second, clean up debt situation, and lastly, involvement of third party. Difference between counter trade and working capital financing. The first difference is function. The function of counter trade is for trading, and the function for working capital financing is for finance the daily operation. Second difference is product. The product of counter trade are products and services. The product for working capital financing are share and loan. Third, the usage. The usage for counter trade is multinational companies, and working capital financing usage is for global. Next, logistic issue. The logistic issue for counter trade is need logistic, but working capital financing don't have any logistic issue.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Shahera binti Sinkaro. Matric number 168911. Okay, so within the trade finance method between counter trade and working capital financing, okay, for counter trade, in which scenario that best to use this method? Okay, usually multinational companies use this counter trade method. Like example, some countries limit the profits, which is currency that a company can take out of a country. So, as a result, many companies start to do counter trade, where companies trade goods and services for other goods and services. So, in this situation, counter trade is the best method that can be used by companies. All kind of companies, such as Pepsi, engage in counter trade. Okay, when Pepsi want to enter the Indian market, the government stipulated that part of Pepsi local profits had to be used to purchase tomatoes. This is one example of counter trade, which is specifically counter purchase. By establishing this requirement, the Indian government was able to help a local agriculture industry, thereby it can reduce criticism of letting a foreign beverage company into the country. Next is working capital financing. Working capital financing can be used in conditions such as when company need to pay immediate expenses. The more working capital that company have, that is better for their financial situation. For example, retail businesses often experience a spike in sales during certain times of the year, such as the holiday season. So, retailers need an increased amount of working capital to pay for the additional inventory and stuff that will be needed for the high demand season. Working capital help business to smooth out the gaps in revenue during the times of the year when sales are slow. That's all from us. Thank you.